Are you tall or short? How fast are you growing? I guess you're interested in those things. Very young children are even more interested, aren't they? Do you have a younger brother or sister, or maybe a cousin or a friend down the street? Generally, very young children are extremely interested in the rate at which they're growing. Well, you can help them to find out how fast they're growing by making for them a friendly little giraffe, Gertrude the Giraffe, who'll help them know how fast they're growing. Now, the first thing you'll need is a big sheet of cardboard and a felt pen, and you're going to draw a giraffe. Do it something like this. It doesn't have to be a real work of art, but it should look something like a giraffe. There's the back leg, that funny little tail that we all know so well. The back, which slopes up, and then the neck. Make it long and straight. There we are, all the way up there. And then the rest of the leg here, underneath the body, front leg, and then the front of the body, once again. Long straight line, make sure it's parallel with the first one, all the way up. Now, that's the giraffe, but it's only part of the giraffe, because at that point there, I'm going to draw a line across there, so you can see that I've drawn Gertrude the Giraffe without a head. Why? I'm glad you asked. Because I'm going to draw the head separately from the rest of the body. And I'll do it something like this. There's the back of the head, nice big ear here, those two funny little horns that giraffes have, the other ear, and then the front of the face, down here like this. Now I'm going to draw part of the neck again, all the way down to there. Give Gertrude a nice smiling face. There are the eyes, nostrils, and a smiling mouth. Now, Gertrude the Giraffe has deliberately been drawn in two separate halves, because by doing that we can make her grow at the same rate as your little friend. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is to cut out the picture. Well, I guess that you know what I've done. I've already done that on another sheet of cardboard, different colour this time, orange, and I've cut those pieces out. Not only have I cut them out, but also I've added some extra details. There we are. You'll notice that I've written her name in, Gertrude Giraffe, and also I've written some numbers. The first one is 68, and 68 centimetres is the height of a young friend of mine. Now, I've arranged it all so that that 68 shows through a window which appears on the neck of the other half of the giraffe. There we are there, 68. And that distance, 68 centimetres, is the distance from toes to window, and then window up to the tip of the giraffe's head. Now, my friend is 68 centimetres at present, but she's growing, just as you're probably still growing. So I've written a row of numbers above the 68. They're 1 centimetre apart. It goes 69, 70, 71, 72, all the way up to 78, 79, 80, and then right up through 84, 85, up to 87, 88, 89. And there are still a few spaces to go. So now I'll add 90, and then 91, and then 92, and then 93. So this giraffe, Gertrude the Giraffe, will allow my young friend to keep comparing her height with the giraffe all the way from 68 centimetres up to 93 centimetres. That's 25 centimetres, and that'll take a few years. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is to add a few words to the window, and the words are these. You can write in neatly something like this. This is the giraffe talking. Both you and I are, and there's the window, which will have a number in it, and you write centimetres after that, and then high. So when we place that over the number 68, it reads, giraffe talking, both you and I are 68 centimetres high. Now, in order to make that stay where it is, you'll need to turn both halves of the giraffe like this, and then separate the two halves. Now, you need two little rectangles of cardboard, same width as the neck, and you place one of them right at the base of the neck on the head half, hold it in place with two little pieces of sticky tape, and then another one about 10 centimetres further up the neck. Now, those two little tabs are going to help to hold the other half of the neck in place. You thread it through the bottom tab first of all, push it up past the window, and then through the second little tab, like so. Now, if you turn it over, you'll find that now, as you pull the neck up, the little numbers slide past the window until you get to the starting point, which for my friend is 68 centimetres. Then we need to find a good spot on the wall and attach Gertrude the Giraffe to the wall. You need to find an area of wall like this, one that goes all the way down to the floor. You notice I've been sticking some little blobs of reusable adhesive on the back of the giraffe, one on the front leg, one on the back leg, one on the body, and now one on the tip of the head. Blue tack works fine. Then turn the giraffe around, back to the wall, facing us. Make sure that 68 centimetres is showing through the window. Line the feet up with the floor and then press on those little blobs of adhesive. The body is in position, the head's in position, and Gertrude the giraffe shows my friend that she and the giraffe are 68 centimetres tall. Now, as my friend grows, of course, the giraffe must grow, and that's very easy to arrange. Just slide the neck up until you find the appropriate height. And this giraffe, Gertrude, will show my friend her progress in growing all the way up to 93 centimetres. After that, I guess you'll need to compare her height with a real giraffe.